Hello and welcome to Unit 4. Unit 4 is the first of two units that are all about different types of bank accounts. Specifically in Unit 4, we're going to be talking about checking accounts and how to make sure that you're utilizing your checking account effectively and that you know how it works. Today, we're just going to focus on how to make a deposit into a checking account. A deposit, as you probably know, is some amount of money that you put into a bank account. Okay, you're putting money into your bank account. So that's a good thing. You want money in your bank account. Obviously, you're not going to have it on your person anymore, but it's going to be in your account. And when we go and talk about interest later on, that means that you can earn some money just from having money in a bank account. We're going to be focused on making sure that you can calculate how much money you're depositing. In other words, your total deposit. Your total deposit is going to be the sum of the currency that you put in. Currency is just a fancy word for paper bills, like dollar bills, like $5 bills, $10 bills, etc. Plus any coins, quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, half dollars, full dollars, and checks. Okay, if we write any checks. So those three things have to get added up. You can deposit any of those. Paper bills, coins, and checks, and all of that, as you put more in, will increase the amount of your deposit. Once you get the sum of those, if you want any cash back from your deposit, you have to subtract that. So let me give you an example. Let's say I have like $320 in checks that I want to deposit, but I'm running low on actual money in my wallet. So I ask the bank, hey, can you give me $50 out of my deposit? Now, if my deposit was $320 and I'm asking for $50 back in actual paper money, well, then my deposit is obviously going to be a little bit less because I'm telling them, hey, just give me some of this back in paper bills and then deposit the rest. It's going to end up being a deposit of $270, and we'll see that as we go. Let's go to our first example. Margaret Miller makes a deposit at an ATM. She has a check for $235.42 and a check for $55.47. She would like to receive $40 in cash and deposit the rest in her checking account. What is her total deposit? Well, it doesn't say anything about any paper bills that she has, okay, dollar bills, nothing about any coins. She just has two checks. So if we want to know the total deposit, we need to add those two checks together. So that's $235.42 plus $55.47. If I add those together, I get $290.89, but it says that she would like to receive $40 in cash, and then the rest of it gets deposited. Gets deposited. So that's the total of her deposit before she gets the cash back. Because she's going to get some of that money that was in the form of the checks is going to be handed to her, less money is going to go into her account. She just needs some money for herself, for her wallet. So we're actually going to subtract the amount of cash that she receives out of the $290.89. And that means that we end up with a deposit of $250.89. The other $40 went to her in the form of probably two $20 bills that she can put in her wallet. Hopefully you see how that works. Next example. So that one was a pretty easy one because we only dealt with checks. It does get a little bit more complex, only a little bit, when we deal with amounts of paper money and coins. Manuel Romeo has checks for $435.20, $271.19, and $327.96. He has cash consisting of 15 $1 bills, 7 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, 24 quarters, 5 dimes, 15 nickels, and 14 pennies. He would like to keep $75 in cash. What is his total deposit? So now we're going to have to add all of that up. The checks are pretty easy. We can add up the checks very simply. We just add their totals together. So that's $435.20 plus $271.19 plus $327.96. We add all those together. And we end up with, just from the checks, $1,034.35. But we still have the paper money, the dollar bills, and the coins to take care of. So let's see, let's just go down the line. 15 $1 bills. So that means that there's 15 $1 bills. So 15 of those is, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. We know that that's $15. It's pretty easy to figure out. 7 $5 bills might not be obvious to you at first, but think about just counting up $5 bills. You have 7 $5 bills in your hand. You take the first one, that's $5. The second is 10. Then 3 would be 15. 4 would be 20. 5 would be 25. 6 would be 30. And 7 would be 35. So one option for doing this is you could just count up in your head. Imagine that you have that much money and you're just flipping through the bills and adding them up. The easier way is probably just to do this. 7 $5 bills. Well, quite obviously, that's 7 times $5. That's 35 bucks. Just multiply the dollar bill value times how many you have. Matter of fact, we could do that for the $1 bills as well, just so we have some work for it. All right, 15. 3 $10 bills. That's 30 bucks. It gets a little tricky when you're dealing with coins, because we know a quarter is 25 cents. Okay, we know a quarter is 25 cents, but how much of a dollar is that? It's $0.25. So if we have 24 quarters, we could do this. 24 times 0.25. You wouldn't want to do 24 times 25, because then that would give you 600, and very clearly only 24 quarters is not $600. As a matter of fact, it is $6. Okay, 5 dimes. A dime is $0.10. That'll come out to be 50 cents. 15 nickels is 75 cents. And then 14 pennies. A penny, remember, is $0.01. That's 14 cents. So now we've got the totals for all the different types of cash, or all the different types of currency, all the different coins. Now we just have to add them up. We have to add up all these sums. Or we have to add up all those products, I should say. The reason you might have to do this is because you might have a situation where you have a whole bunch of different types of money that you're depositing. And when you fill out something called a deposit slip, which we'll see in a little bit, you have to list all the different types of money that you are trying to deposit. Total deposit in this case, before the cashback, is $1,121.74. But Manuel would like to keep $75 in cash, which means we need to subtract $75 off of this. You end up with a total deposit of $1,046.74. That's how much money is going into the account. Now, as far as the two practices go, let's do those. Calculate the total deposit. Checks of $426.19 and $827.43, 24 $1 bills, 8 $5 bills, 11 $10 bills, coins, 18 quarters, 52 dimes, 57 nickels, 15 pennies. So we know 24 $1 bills is just going to be $24. 8 $5 bills, multiply the amount of the bill, $5 times 8. That's a total of $40 there. 11 $10 bills is 11 times 10. That's $110. 18 quarters. Remember, a quarter is 0.25 of a dollar. So that means 18 quarters is equal to $4.50. 52 dimes. A dime is, excuse me, 0.10 of a dollar, 0.10, which is $5.20. A nickel is $0.05. So 57 nickels is $2.85. And then 15 pennies, remember a penny is $0.01, so that's going to be 0.15 cents, or $0.15. Now, we just add up all these numbers. Okay, this is a slightly quicker way to do this. You don't have to show all that work, but I do encourage you, if you have something like this, show the work like this. Okay, so you're just showing, okay, 18 quarters, that's $4.50. 57 nickels, $2.85. You don't have to write all this, but I would recommend at least doing this. We add everything up. 426.19. So the two checks first. 827.43 plus $24 plus $40 plus $110 plus $4.50 plus $5.20 plus $2.85 plus 15 cents. We add all of that up. And we get a grand total for a deposit of $1,440.32. And it doesn't say that they're getting any money back, so that's our answer. We can do the same thing down here. 6 $1 bills, let's see, that'll be $6. 3 $5 bills, that's 15. 4 $10 bills, that's 40. 21 dimes, 21 times point, I keep doing that. 0.10. That's $2.10. 34 quarters. That's $8.50. 3 half dollars. So remember, a dollar is just one. A half dollar would therefore be 0.5. So 3 times 0.5, or 50 cents, is $1.50. And then we have these checks. Now we just add them up. $15.68 plus $27.34 plus $6 plus $15 plus $40 plus $2.10 plus $8.50 plus $1.50. The grand total for the deposit, and we're not getting anything back, is $116.12. Okay, so you should be able to add those things up. Now, the reason, like I said, that you need to be able to add those things up is so that you can fill out something called a checking deposit slip. This is what they look like. You can get them at banks. There's a spot for the date, kind of in the middle on top here. Let's see here. There's a spot to sign if you get any cash back. You're going to sign that right there. And then there's a little table on the right-hand side that helps you to list out your total deposit in all its different forms. So for currency, remember that means like dollar bills, like $5 bills, $1 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills. You're going to list the total of all the different types of currency that you have. Okay? Since dollar bills don't have any cents attached to them, you don't have like a $1.03 bill. The number of cents in here will always be 00. Now for the coins, that's obviously going to be different. Here's going to be the total for all the coins. Okay, that probably will have a number of cents. Oh, and even though this will be 00, you still want to fill it in just so that in case someone else were to get a hold of your checking deposit slip, they can't fill in like a fake number here and mess with your account. Your checks are going to go here. They give you space for up to 3. Usually it says something about if you have more than 3 checks to cash, you can list the rest on the back. This space right here is where your check numbers go. Each check that you write or that you get from someone has a certain check number so that we can keep track of it as it goes through the system. The subtotal is the currency plus the coins plus the checks. So in other words, the total of everything that's gone above it is the subtotal. If you want cash back, you write how much cash back you want here. And then finally, your total deposit is the subtotal minus this thing that says less cash received. In other words, you see the word less there. That means minus the cash received. So again, the subtotal is the currency plus the coins plus the checks. And then the total deposit is your subtotal minus the cash received, this right here. Let's see how this actually works. You have checks for $435.20, $271.19, and $327.96. You have currency consisting of 15 $1 bills, 7 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, and the following coins: 24 quarters, 5 dimes, 15 nickels, 14 pennies. You'd like to keep $75 in cash. What is your total deposit? Well, we actually did this problem. It's the exact same problem as this one right here, number 2. So I'm going to skip ahead. We're just going to copy down some of these numbers. So as far as the currency goes, remember that this was, let's see, $15. 7 $5 bills was $35. And then the 3 $10 bills was $10. Well, as far as the currency goes, $15 plus $35 plus, 3 $10 bills is $30, excuse me. That's $80 total. So for currency, you're going to write down 80 here, and then in the cents, 00. Now what about the coins? Remember that the quarters were $6. For the dimes, it was 50 cents. 15 nickels was 75 cents. And 14 pennies was 14 cents. You add all those up, 6 plus 0.5 plus 0.75 plus 0.14. And you should get 7.39. And it gets written like that. Now as far as your checks go, if you had check numbers, you would write them here, here, and here. But since you don't have any check numbers, we're just going to write down the amount of the check. $435.20, $271.19, and $327.96. So see how we've grouped everything by either check, coin, or currency. The subtotal is just adding all of those up. 80 plus $7.39 plus $435.20 plus $271.19 plus $327.96. The subtotal is $1,121.74. You want to get $75 back. So you write $75 in here, 7500, and you subtract these two to get the total deposit. $1,046.74, just like we found here. And since it says sign here if received, if money is received from deposit, you do have to put a signature right here. So you actually sign right there. Let's do one more example. This one will be brand new to us. Okay. You have, there we go. So you have checks for $215.09 and $132.18. I'm going to write those in right now. Now I don't have a third check, so I'm just going to cross that one off. You have currency consisting of 8 $1 bills, so that's $8. 6 $5 bills is going to be $30. 2 $10 bills, which is $20. That's all the currency because everything after this is coins. So let's see. 30 plus 20 plus 8 is $58. So 58.00. You get the following coins. 22 quarters. 22 times 0.25 is $5.50. 4 dimes is 40 cents. 13 nickels is 65 cents. And 15 pennies is 15 cents. Let's add all those up. We should get $6.70. That goes in there. So we can find the subtotal. $58 plus $6.70 plus $215.09 plus $132.18. The subtotal is $411.97. It says that you would like to get back a $50 bill. So we're going to take 50 and subtract that. Going to write down we're getting back $50. And your total deposit ends up being, in the bank account, $361.97. Again, that $50 goes to you. Sign it. Oh, and again, you should probably put the date on there. So for instance, let's say that this is like November 28th. You write 11, 28, and then the year, 21. Okay? That's the basics of deposits. When we come back, we will be talking more about how to actually write a check. See you later.